Alright, before you start blasting me with hate comments, I just want to stress this out. Getting education is a good thing. And as Nelson Mandela once told, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And yes, I really read that from the screen because I cannot remember the exact way he told it. But education comes in different forms. And whether you're a singer, producer, music manager, whatever out there, I really think that music college is just not giving you enough. Let me start by saying that I have a degree. I went to college back in 2017 and I graduated in 2019. And I got my degree, and it's somewhere around the house. By the way, let me check where it's exactly. Yeah, definitely not in the closet. Definitely not in here. All right, let's do another check. No. Yeah, it's probably not in the house. I think it's back at my parents' house in the exact envelope they got it. All right, back to the video. I want to say that my teachers were really honest with me, and they told me that learning in college will not make you a musician, but grinding outside really hard might get you there. But hey, getting a degree can really come in handy if you're pursuing teaching at a private or public school, or if you're a classical musician and you want to play in an orchestra. But if you're like me, a chill guy that likes pop, rock, and metal, music college is just not enough. Right, let's start with tuition. Going to music school is so expensive. I mean, an average year's tuition here in Israel is about $8,000. And if you're watching it back in the US, you're probably laughing at me right now because the tuition at Berklee is high. But hey, we got the first place at the most expensive cities back in 2022. So yeah, we kind of try to monitor our expenses. So if we take 1 year and multiply it by 4 years of study in music college in Israel cost about $35,000. Can you imagine how much I was looking to court with that money? It's just so expensive out here. Second, there's the lack of diversity. Back when I was 16, I went online and I checked on different music colleges which I wanted to enroll after I finished my army service in an army band. And although there's a handful of them here in Israel, they all kind of split into 3 categories. First is colleges that cover contemporary and jazz music. Second is colleges that cover classical music. And the third is colleges that cover sound engineering. And I do have to say that throughout the years, they started intertwining and featuring lectures from different colleges. They still focus on their one main thing. And most of these schools have the same teachers that teach the same things year after year after year, and they are not too keen on freshening up their teaching methods. I mean, a phenomenon I witnessed is that a lot of students who went to these colleges were basically clones of each other because they all went to the same teachers that teach the same things over and over and over again. And yes, let's leave the clones to Star Wars, that's kind of their thing. It's also a heavy feeling of elitism. Oh my god, I don't want to even start talking about it. If you're not into classical or jazz music, you'll probably be looked down upon. Yes, I don't like jazz. I said it, I'm guilty as charged. And I also really like contemporary music, like rock, metal, and punk even. Back when I served in the army with a lot of people who pursued going to college, I really tried to fit in. I mean, I would go every day and tell people, yo, have you heard Cantaloupe Island by Herbie Hancock? Or things like, Brad Meldow's phrases are crazy. But the thing is, I'm this weird indie rock kid. I mean, why not blend electronic music, trumpets, and 7-string guitars? It can sound good. Music is not a competition, and the feeling of being looked down upon can be quite frustrating. But the most important reason that I think that going to college may not be the best idea for you is that music colleges just isn't giving you enough. Or in other words, the value you're getting per the money you're paying is quite low. I mean, it's 2025. Oh my god, I'm getting so old. Oh my god. I'm scared. Have you seen how much the music industry changed over the years? I mean, back in the 70s, you'll get a record deal, get inside the studio, record an album for $1 million, and spend the rest on illegal substances. Don't do drug, kids. It's really bad. And now, in 2025, it's just not the case anymore. The best presentation for today's music industry is this meme. Have you ever wondered how much time you spend on designing your poster for your next concert, editing the video for your guitar playthrough, or just send your songs to radio stations? Oh my god, it's hard. I mean, being a musician, you gotta need a whole organization for this. Throughout the years, I witnessed so many students that could shred giant steps in all 12 keys, but didn't know shit about recording themselves. And as I can consider, it is one of the most important things for a musician to know. And all of those students really need to know the dark truth of the music industry. You need to know every single thing. I wish that music colleges would feature video editing, photo editing, and overall managing in their syllabus. You remember COVID-19, back when we couldn't leave our houses for almost a year? People who didn't know how to record themselves were basically stuck, and that's a real shame. Back in the pandemic, I took an online course about marketing which featured social media marketing on Facebook and Instagram. And almost a year and a half when the war hit in Israel, I took a video editing course, and here I am making this video channel. I don't want this video to discourage any of you out there who pursue going to music college. I just want you to know that you need to learn a lot more than the stuff they cover over there. And with the start of 2025, go ahead and take yourself a new challenge. Learn a new skill. It can be photo editing, video editing, marketing, really, anything goes. Every new skill you acquire will come in handy in your journey as a musician. And you know how they say, if you can't beat them, join them. And that's a thing that a really, really old Greek once told. I can't remember his name. Alright, so that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Anything you do really helps the algorithm and me doing this channel. Let me know in the comments, do you want to go to music college, or you already have a degree and you can share some insights about it? Let's help our fellow community of musicians in their exciting journey to becoming professionals. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.